go. Mm.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Narrow Center of the Arts YouTube channel. This is the place you'll see live streaming concerts every Friday night at 8 p.m. This is also the place we'll be hosting our virtual art galleries. We want to thank Fred TV and Renee Kochman for their technical assistance. We also want to thank you, the Narrow Center for the Arts patrons, for your longtime support. This show is free, but donations are accepted through our PayPal and Venmo account. That information is at the bottom of the screen. We want to thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, and we'll see you at Narrow's show real soon. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Grace Morrison.
When I was small, I was the good Lord's daughter. Didn't do nothing that would stir the water. My hair in pigtails and my saddle shoes laced. You could read my heart by the smile on my face. Oh, dream long and slow, but it don't mean nothing about the way things go. Now I'm racing against the clock and wondering when I'll ever fit into those old blue jeans. I know my heart, I know myself, I love my life, but I don't know what any of it means. And so I'll spend another day, put another suitcase down, and think, Daddy, you were right, Daddy, you were right again. Now, oh, when I was young, I wanted somebody to kiss me, someone to hold me, somebody to miss me. 'Cause in my mind that was the end of the story. It was lovely, man, and it was holy. Oh, dream long and slow, but it don't mean nothing about the way things go. Now I'm racing against the clock and wondering when I'll ever fit into those old blue jeans. I know my heart, I know myself, I love my life, but I don't know what any of it means. And so I'll spend another day, put another suitcase down, and think, Daddy, you were right, Daddy, you were right again. Oh, my days and nights and mornings. Deep in the trenches and ignore all of the warnings. I know I'm lucky I got you as a believer. The girl that I am thinks that nobody can see her. Oh, dream long and slow, but it don't mean nothing about the way things go. Now I'm racing against the clock and wondering when I'll ever fit into those old blue jeans. I know my heart and know myself all of my life, but I don't know what any of it means. And so I spend another day, put another suitcase down, and say, Daddy, you were right. Daddy, you were right again. Oh, when I was young, I was the good Lord's daughter. Thank you. Gosh, this is the first time that I've interacted with people since March, I think, so this feels really good. I'm so glad to be here. I recently had my first foray into politics. I'm really interested to know if anyone else tuning in has dabbled in politics. I was helping my father-in-law with his race for selectman. He won. I never, ever need to do it again. It was the most stressful thing I've ever done in my life, and this was for a small town. And so, conveniently, I have this song called Small Town Lament, because the truth is, like, you do anything in a small town, and everybody's gonna know. I wrote this song back in February because I was supposed to be on tour for 2 months, and I wanted a song that people could do a little sing-along part to. So the oohs in this are the sing-along part. By the sea, I do one tiny little thing and everybody knows me. So I smile at the woman at the diner, I smile at the lady downtown. I do one tiny little thing and word gets around. I know, that's just the way it goes. I know. Sometimes I go drinking, I never go too far. No, I'm not thinking when I get back in my car. I breathe in deep and lustful. I breathe in 'cause it's good. I breathe in 'cause it's legal, and I think everybody should. I know, that's just the way it goes. Whether you're up or down, word gets around. Word gets around. woods by the sea. I do one tiny little thing and everybody knows me. So I smile at the lady at the diner, I smile at the lady downtown. I do one tiny little thing and word gets around. I know, that's just the way it goes. I know, whether you're up or down, word gets around, word gets around. Thank you. So I'm a relatively new mom. My son is about 1.5. And I remember when I first started writing songs was around when Tori Amos had her first child. And I remember reading all these interviews with her, and she was talking about how the birth of her child had been this spiritual rebirth for her and her songwriting. And 12-year-old me was just like, ew, I'm never going to do that. But then I did that, because like having a child changes absolutely everything. I definitely had a spiritual rebirth myself. But this is the only mom song I'm doing tonight. This is one I wrote. My son and I were in the car, and I was just going, there's a cloud and there's a tree, and naming all the things in the world. There are mothers and there are sons. There are planes in the heavens above. There is dirt and there is mud. There is hurting and there is love. Just a flash across the road. Hearts are racing as the car is slowed. There is life in every leaf, and there is blood inside of me. There is rain and tired feet, babies crying in the desert heat, and mama sings while mama cries the last of her sweet lullabies. There is comfort and there is warmth. There is shelter from every storm. There is hope and there is light, just like darkness in the night. There are mothers and there are sons. There are flowers and there are guns. While we smile, somebody sighs. my darling, open your eyes. Thank you, Fall River. So we're dawning upon the time of year when our social media news feeds will become a lot of well-pedicured toenails at the beach, also poolside. Well, at least mine does. I see all these people with their feet places, and it isn't like I'm always working or doing something when their feet are lounging at the beach, and it gets me really frustrated and jealous. But I got to thinking, like, what are they hiding? Why are they only showing us their feet? And so I decided to write a song about one of those feet people. Here I'm sitting in the morning sun. Close my eyes, it's only a day. It's only a day. I'm just drinking in the morning sun. Feel my toes and forget you. Just forget you. And capture the perfect frame. Filter out my pain for you. I'm just rolling in the summer heat. Find my shades and dip my feet. My sandy feet. I'm just loving all the salty waves. Toss me round and forget you. Just forget you. And capture the perfect frame. Filter out my pain for you. Crossroads now, I know, but does it show? Does it show? Where everybody goes, and there's no trace of you, no trace of you. I'll capture the perfect frame and filter out my pain for you. I'm just sitting in the setting sun. Close my eyes, it's only a day. It's only a day. I'm just drinking in the setting sun. Feel my toes and forget you. just forget you. Thank you. You're so kind. A few years back, I was hired to, I thought, perform a songwriting workshop at a summer camp for kids aged 12 to 14. And so I showed up intending to teach interested children about songwriting. What I was actually supposed to do was perform my usual set for 250 12 to 14-year-olds. And the thing about it is that a lot of my music is related to history and stuff. And I was just standing there on the stage like, oh my God, how do I relate to them? I don't have any stories that they're gonna understand. And so just in my mind, really quickly before I did this next song, I thought, okay, here's a song about how you can overcome anything. And they all screamed for me, and that was the most empowering moment, I think, of my life, was having 12 to 14-year-olds cheering at something that I said. And so now I can tell you that is what this song is about. How'd it come to this? You got me all wrong. I've been living like my life is a song, and I know now that it's all gone. I don't wanna crash, I don't wanna burn so far away from my home. I've been lost and I've been found. I've been scared and I've been drawn. It's the trouble that we make, so far away from the first mistake. The little bit left, I can't see the right way to face my fears. You got a candle, but I need a lantern glow. I don't wanna fall, I don't wanna lose my way. I've been lost and I've been found. I've been bleeding on the ground. It's the rain that washes away the pain from the first mistake. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. I've been lost, and I've been found. I've been bleeding on the ground. It's the rain that washes away the pain from the first mistake. Thank you. So my name is Grace Morrison, and if you like the music, you can check out gracemorrison.com. And also, if you like the music, you can use the links that I believe are below the video to send us some donations. About 5 years ago, I think it was 5 years ago, when Trayvon Martin was killed. And at the time, I was thinking about just the idea that there are people who have to think about whether or not they're going to wear their hoods and keep their hands in their pockets when they're walking down the street. And that really bothered me, and so I started thinking about that in terms of a song, and then the rest of it kind of wrote itself around that idea. So this is called America. It's much harder where I shiver, drinking water from the river. It's a gold rush, it's the harsh touch of America. I see her standing, oh so boldly. Take more time out, is what she told me. My back is breaking, well she's raking in America. But how can I live it up when I can't even fill my cup? Brings all I can do. 'Cause they don't see these sturdy feet walking miles just to meet the end. Is it coming soon? So take your hand out of your pocket and take your hood off while you're walking. 'Cause I can see you, but you don't see me, America. But how can I live it up when I can't even fill my cup? Raise all I can do. 'Cause they don't see these sturdy feet walking miles just to meet the end. Is it coming soon? It's much harder where I shiver, drinking water from the river. It's a gold rush, it's the harsh touch of America. Hey, thank you so very much. I'm really, really excited to hear Brian perform. I have one more quick little song that my husband and I wrote. It's a gift from him to his ex-wife. Tell me another story about him. I wanna know why. Your stories pile up like rocks in the river, and I need another reason to try. Give me another reason to leave you. I'm sure you could try. The leaves pile up like seasons of doubt, and I don't need another reason to cry. It's our love breaking, our life coming down. It's been seasons in the making, and the me that's left behind is proud. These these arms that I am holding around you. Don't wanna get too close. You smell like you've been swimming in the river with some other sad, broken ghost. I'm feeling like a man in the shadows, just watching it all. I held you up, picked up the pieces, but now I'm gonna let you fall. It's our love breaking, our life coming down. It's been seasons in the making, and the me that's left behind is proud. Tell me another story about him. I wanna know why he's going down this river you found, and I don't think you should stay dry. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Brian Dunne.
I was getting used to silence. Oh, hello. It's good to see a few people. All right, let's get started. We'll get into it. I don't know what happens next. Perhaps I'm stupid, but I thought more or less there'd be a lesson here for me to discern. Maybe I missed it, or there's nothing here to learn. But if you walk me home and let me ramble on, you might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be your friend, don't let me end this night alone. There's not a light in the sky, and you can almost feel the anger in the motherless night as the gunshots in the projects accrue. But I won't hesitate to take a bullet for you, and if you walk me home and let me ramble to do. Wake up tomorrow in your lonely little room. There's a chance we could both be dead by then. Life is what happens when you got no plans. And if you walk me home and you just come undone, you might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be your friend. Don't let me end this night alone. Some say that words are just words. I say, send me the chorus, give me verse after verse. I'm just so sick of feeling sick all the time. But just a little back and forth can ease your worried mind. If you walk me home and you just come undone, you might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be your friend. Don't let me end this night alone. So what's it gonna be? They're cleaning off the tables and they want us to leave. We could call a couple cars and be gone. We can be strangers if that's what you want. Or you can walk me home and let me ramble on. You might find a little comfort in the world I roam. I wanna be your friend. Don't let me end this night alone. Yes, indeed. Oh. All right. It's good to be here, getting my sea legs back. This is the first time out of New York State in a long time. It's good to be here at the Narrow Center. It's not the first time I've played to a room of 5 people, but it is the first time I've done it intentionally. I put out a new record a month and a half ago called Selling Things. Probably the least relevant moment to put out a record. But anyways, here's the title track off that record. Lately you've been selling things, jackets that don't fit, guitars with old strings that you sat on a wall, waiting on a friend. Oh, and truly you tried, but you couldn't make time for all of them. Lately you've been staying home, waiting out the weather and dreaming alone. It's just a phase, you say, watching the days on end. Oh, and truly you tried, but you couldn't make time for all of them. Feeling strange, but you don't know why. Disappointed in the meaning of life. Well, just stay inside. You know you don't need that much to survive. So lately you've been selling things, records you bought that you thought you'd listen to at some point soon. You say, I guess it got away from me. Oh, and truly you tried, but you couldn't make time for all of these. here's some luggage that you never used when you were 7 years younger and you thought you'd do something somewhere else. And then it just kinda sat on the shelf. And here's some art that you thought was good, but it didn't make you happy like you thought it would. And it cost a lot, but you thought it was worth a shot. So lately you've been selling things, jackets that don't fit, guitars with old strings that you sat on the wall, waiting on a friend. Oh, and truly you tried, but you couldn't make time for all of them. Oh, honey, truly you tried, but you couldn't make time for all of them. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I live in New York, but this is we're here in Massachusetts tonight at a venue I've played a bunch of times. Never quite like this though. I just got an email in the back from the Office of Nightlife in New York City telling us that they could open up for outdoor seating, and I thought to myself, what is the Office of Nightlife? And how have I never found that yet? And how do you get invited to their parties? That sounds unique. But anyways. Well, never stood a chance at being cool in any sense. I've never once been inside looking out, and I thought at least by now that I would know the way around, but I never feel at ease among the crowd. Oh my God, I've got a heart that beats too fast, and a head you can't slow down. It's been dogging me since I don't even know. But I'd like to meet your friends if the moment will allow, and I hope that I can make it to your show. Now you don't seem like you'd care if the people stood and stared. I bet you wouldn't even notice anything. You're too patient and too kind, and you don't seem to mind that I'm neither, and I'm scared of what they think. Oh my God, got a heart that beats too fast, and a head you can't slow down. It's been dogging me since I don't even know. But I'd like to meet your friends if the moment should allow, and I hope that I can make it to your show. I've got a heart that beats too fast, and a head you can't slow down. It's been dogging me since I don't even know. But I'd like to meet your friends if the moment will allow, and I hope that I can make it to your show. Thank you, guys. Well, these are some very strange times we're living through, very difficult times. I wrote this song in 2016 about trying to have fun in the middle of the end of the world. It still holds up, I think. Sitting on the roof of your old place, that's how I remember these days, with a 12-pack of bad beer and living on chips. Well, that's how I remember this. Your friend's boyfriend's cover band thought they were something, well, they were something, man. My ears will still be bleeding 4 years from now, but we had a good laugh anyhow. So take a look at the mess we made, getting wrecked on election day. Maybe it went a little over the line, but at least we had a pretty good time. Well, your ex was a real big pain. Stand around at the bar and complain about the music and the lights as the nights wore on, and I can say that I'm glad that he's gone. And all the places we always go, familiar faces we all seem to know, like a freeze frame from a famous scene on your favorite TV show. Now take a look at the mess we made, getting wrecked on election day. Maybe we went a little over the line, but at least we had a pretty good time. Is fleeting, life is insane. One day we're young and the next we ain't. If nothing matters in the greater design, well, at least we had a pretty good time. Sitting on the roof of your old place, cigarette and the sun on your face, red t-shirt and dirt on your shoes. Well, that's how I remember you. So take a look at the mess we made, getting wrecked on election day. Maybe we went a little over the line, but at least we had a pretty good time. Is fleeting, life is insane. One day we're young and the next we ain't. If nothing matters in the greater design, well, at least we had a pretty good time. Well, at least we had a pretty good time. So as you guys probably know from looking at your screen, you can give to the donation links at the bottom, and some of the money will go to the Narrow Center, and some of it will go to whatever charity strikes my fancy when I'm drunk. That's generally how it goes these days. Any sort of equal rights charity that comes across my desk around 2 in the morning, I tend to give my routing number in too. So this is a song about my favorite movie theater in Brooklyn, which is closed right now, and they're also in need of help, but hopefully we'll get back to that sometime soon. So this is called Nighthawk. For a true friend, you always knew when the work was late, when the bill was paid. And I rode the night bus, I swore that I was not to try and stay, but oh, my heart gets lonely when no one seems to care. And I can't put that on you only. No, that would not be fair, but still I find I'm saying, oh, my Amy, could you blame me? There's so much I want to say, but words just lead me far astray. I don't know why, I fear I might die every time you walk away. For a grown man, I sure haven't grown into how I feel. Scared hands on the steering wheel. And outside the Nighthawk, I told you my love for you was real. I said, oh, my heart gets lonely, and I know yours does too. Don't you wanna get to know me the way that I know you? You just gotta understand me now. Oh, my Amy, could you blame me? There's still so much I wanna say, but words just lead me far astray. I don't know why, I fear I might die every time you walk away. Oh, my darling, I feel it starting. Oh, that fragile tender ache every time the fever breaks. And I don't know why, I check the night sky just to make sure that I'm alive, so I can see you one more time and feel the same old pain every time you walk away. Well, thank you, Grace, for getting the show started tonight. I appreciate it. It's a beautiful set. She mentioned having the children. I don't have any children that I know of. I have a cat, though. I've been told it's different. But some of my friends have babies now because I'm 31. So this is a song about that. It's actually not a song about that. It's a very coded metaphor for that. But I think you'll be able to keep up. It's, you know. You got a new tattoo, and you bought a nice pair of shoes to remind you who you used to be. when life was something brand new. 'Cause now you sleep a little lighter at night, and you wake up when the sky gets alight, and crawl into the kitchen at dawn. Tell yourself it's alright. You swore you didn't want strings attached and to be tethered to the telephone, but now there's no one here to talk to, and you prefer to sleep alone. All the chances that you couldn't take, mistakes that you couldn't afford to make, well, what would it have cost you? When you had a new tattoo, and you were only 22, and you had a hole in your shirt, but there was nothing that you couldn't do. Now you're standing in the vestibule, wondering how they got the best of you. Now that you do your own laundry, now that there's always something pressing you. You swore you didn't want strings attached and to be tethered to the telephone, but now there's no one here to talk to, and you prefer to sleep alone. All the chances that you couldn't take, mistakes that you couldn't afford to make, yeah, what would it have cost you? Now your daddy's gonna cover your way, and mama's gonna say it's okay when you call him every Monday at 9 and tell them that it's going fine. All your friends, they just exhaust you. You could've left, but where would you go off to? And what would it have cost you? So you got a new tattoo to make it feel something new, the sign of a cross on your thigh, and you don't even really know why, but you're hoping that it marks the end of a time that you could just forget, and so you call it a drop for the night, and then tell yourself it's alright. Okay, how we doing? Usually, you know, yeah, okay, that's good. That's me fishing for heckles. All right. Here's another song I wrote when I thought the world was ending the first time, or the 1000th time probably, but the first time in my life. You know what they say, at the end of your rope, there's usually a little bit more rope. Here we are at the brink of who knows. You got a good idea, Romeo. I lost faith in luck long ago. I guess I've just switched teams. My Aunt Alice used to work for the Stones. Now she sits around the house alone, playing Scrabble on her telephone. I don't know what that means. Out in front of the drugstore lines, we're getting drunk on a Tuesday night. You do whatever you want with your life, I'll do whatever with mine. It just works like that. You learn to live or it breaks your back. I believe Mark Twain said that. Is that right? Oh yes, I'm sure. I used to worry about the way I talk. I used to think about the way I thought. I used to talk about myself a lot, but nothing matters anymore. Oh, nothing matters anymore, she said. All the truth is irrelevant. Just look at the president. Can you believe this shit? And all the while I was thinking about this girl I met outside a bar downtown. She'd been giving me the runaround. I was waiting for the hint. She said she lived in LA, but now that all of her debts were paid, she'd probably move to New York someday. If she could only swing the rent, that's true. Oh, it just works like that. You learn to live or it breaks your back. I believe Rick James said that. Is that right? Oh yes, I'm sure. I used to worry about the way I talk. I used to think about the way I thought. I used to talk about myself a lot, but nothing matters anymore. Oh, you try and try, but it's never enough. Some days you wanna give up and get a soda with your big kid lunch. You ought to supersize that. Oh, you've been gunning for the prize, and I know it's hard. You got a cynical mind and a big bad heart, it's true. Ooh, that's what I love about you. As I used to think about the way I thought, my God, I was a goddamn boy. I used to think that I could steer the plot, but nothing matters anymore. I used to worry about the way I talk. I used to think about the way I thought. I used to talk about myself a lot, but nothing matters anymore. All right, this is the opposite of that song. This song is called Nothing Matters Anymore. This song could be called Everything Matters Always, parentheses, I'm a little too sensitive. All right. Chasing down a ghost, up and down the coast, in and out of hallways, it's always the same. We miss him by an inch, we're slightly off the mark. We stare into the void and listen for a voice, 'cause all my life I don't know, honey, how to let it go, how to learn to stand with what I am and what I cannot control. 'Cause you can tighten up your own, but you'd be chasing down a ghost. And it's not enough to kill you, but it'll get you pretty close. Hanging by a string, waiting in the wings. The show is nearly over, I'm still here, listening for my name, a call that never came. Now they're pulling up the lights and pushing me aside, 'cause all my life I don't know, honey, how to let it go, and how to learn to stand with what I am and what I cannot control. 'Cause you can tighten up your rope, but you'd be chasing down a ghost. And it's not enough to kill you, but it'll get you pretty close. Or it'll get you in your sleep, and every secret that you keep locked in your mind could come alive. So I'm chasing down a ghost, but I'll never get too close. In and out of hallways, we're always at odds, with how we miss them by an inch, and we're slightly off our mark. Don't it seem a little strange how it never seems to change? 'Cause all my life I don't know, honey, how to let it go, and how to learn to stand with what I am, what I cannot control. 'Cause you can tighten up your rope, but you'd be chasing down a ghost. And it's not enough to kill you, but it'll get you pretty close. No, it's not enough to kill you, but it'll get you pretty close. Mountains crumble, then they fall, and trees tumble no matter how tall. From East Los Angeles to the Garden State Parkway. Well, I'm getting dressed in the moonlight now, got my jacket on and I'm heading out. If I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose you the hard way. If I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose you the hard way. And if my words get fumbled, well then this is what I meant to say. You can make a good case out of my mistakes, you'd be right to write me out. But don't give up on me now. If you need to throw a stone, you can throw a stone. If you wanna call me names, make yourself at home. Don't give up on me now. Then you can kiss me once and I'll be satisfied. Kiss me once, oh baby, kiss me twice. Might as well take you for all I can take you for. Make me a movie, make it cliche. Some things are supposed to be that way. I wanna shake and rattle you right down to your core. Yeah, I wanna burn through the streets right up to your front door. You can make a good case out of my mistakes, you'd be right to write me out. But don't give up on me now. If you need to throw a stone, you can throw a stone. If you wanna call me names, make yourself at home. Don't give up, you can't give up on me now. mountains crumble and they fall, and trees tumble no matter how tall. Anything real can sometimes hit the ground. So there's no way your walls can keep from coming down. And you can make a good case out of my mistakes. You'd be right to write me out. But don't give up on me now. If you need to throw a stone, you can throw a stone. If you wanna call me names, make yourself at home. Don't give up, you can't give up on me now. So don't give up on me now. It's weird, man, when you're doing a live stream thing. Like, you never know how it's going. Usually when there's people here, I can see their faces and I could tell whether or not they hate me. But, you know, I'm only going to know on the drive home when I watch this back and decide if it's any good. I was coming up 95 today, and this is the first show I've played, the first official show, if you don't count my living room, since February 21st, which is the longest I've gone in at least my adult life without playing a show. And I hit some traffic on 95, which usually makes me go insane, but I was ready to get out and kiss all the cars and, you know, thank the lords of I-95 for the traffic. So feeling very grateful. And now I'm gonna turn back around and do it again and hopefully not touch anything on the way out. This is a song about gratitude. This is called Harlem River Drive. State trooper shined a flashlight through a dark night on the Palisades. Said I was flying, I did not notice, was just trying to focus on the time I made in life and sacrifice. Sure, just a short ride from paradise, and just a slip from your hardest days. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. You were born in mid-November. The trees were amber, the air was crisp, but darkness fell on your wishing well, where you kept your harmlessness. In life and sacrifice, you're just a short ride from paradise, and just a slip from your hardest days. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. Harlem River, moonlight glistens. I watch and listen to the water running by. Flash my headlights across the state line, coming over the Harlem River Drive. In life and sacrifice, short, just a short ride from paradise, and just a slip from your hardest days. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. In life and sacrifice short, just a short ride from paradise, and just a slip from your hardest day. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. I'll never know, babe, which way to go, babe. I'm just trying to hold on along the way. Oh yeah. So most of these tunes I played tonight are off the new record, for sale everywhere music is for sale, wherever that is. And again, donate to the links tonight over on the bottom. Is it on the bottom of the screen, Patrick? It's on the bottom of your screen. Just just click on right there, and we're gonna it'll all go to a good place. So I think I got time for one more song, or I don't know, one more song. How long have I been up here? 2 hours? 2 minutes? I don't even know. 1 or 2. All right. Let's say this is the last song, and then I'm not going to leave the stage, and we'll do a little encore. But this is for everybody who's fighting the good fight out there right now. This is an important time, and this is called "If You Want to Stay a While." If you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I'll lay my love before the heavens above in your company. I don't know why everything's always changing. I don't know why everything must end. But maybe, baby, if we try and just be patient, maybe everything is meant to begin again. So if you say that when something goes, that it's gone, who's to say for sure if you're right or you're wrong? So if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I'll lay my love before the heavens above in your company. And when you're lost and cost yourself a world of trouble, and when your God doesn't fix anything for you now, with a fresh cup of coffee that you set at the table, it doesn't give you more answers than it gives you doubts. Well, Frankie, I don't know what the future holds, no. but only you can decide if you go it alone. Only you know. So if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. Oh yeah. So when you ask if there's a reason you should keep on running, I don't know yet, no, but I believe. Oh, so if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home, to come back home to me. If you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. Oh, well I said, oh, no, I don't ever wanna watch you leave. But if you gotta go, go now. And you can't take your love from me. But you should know that nobody wants to be alone. And I'll be right here should you ever come back home. So I say if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. Come back home to me. If you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I'll lay my love before the heavens above in your company. So if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company now. Thanks. Thank you. Yes, here will be the encore. Yeah, sing along. You know how all my songs are sing-alongs. Well, I hope you're all doing well out there, and I hope to see you again in person sometime soon. So until then, I'll leave you with something brand new I've been working on. A little love song here, so send you off into the night with this. 'Cause baby, the moonlight is bright in this dark room of mine. Or maybe much later, as late as you've stayed here. Oh my, I've lost track of time. Once we were lions, no turning back. But I found myself dying within. Now I got something to live for, something to live for again. Love the wildest sensations and the strange hallucinations that'll tease you and torture your mind. Well, I've had my day of believing in fate, then losing and not knowing why. Well, all that I know is I'm halfway from home, and there's halfway to go up ahead. But I got something to live for, something to live for again. Well, I got something to live for, something to live for again. Dance me around it in 3/4 time. I'll try to keep up if I can. But I got something to live for, something to live for again. Well, I got something to live for, something to live for again. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Thanks to the Narrow Center. Thanks to Patrick. See y'all later.